My name is Angie Normoyle, and I'm running for Congress because the American dream is slipping away, and my unique background prepares me to defend it for folks here in Northwest Central Illinois. My story goes back generations. My great-grandparents stood in line at the local GM plant every day, hoping to get work. Years later, my grandparents became proud UAW members at that same plant. Their benefits allowed my mother to be the first in her family to go to high school. I became the first on my mom's side of the family to go to college. And my family instilled in me the notion that if you were willing to work hard, you could buy a home, raise a family, and retire with dignity. I took those lessons to heart. I waited tables growing up, always believing I should pay my own way. I earned my bachelor's degree from Augustana College and married my husband shortly after. We moved to Chicago, where I obtained my PhD in communications from Northwestern. After my husband completed medical school and residency, we returned to the Quad Cities, and we've been here for the last 24 years. In the Quad Cities, I've raised my family, served on both the Rock Island County Board and the Moline School Board, and I currently teach at my alma mater, Augustana College. As a near lifelong resident of this district, I know how to fight for home. I've spent Christmas in nearly every city center in Northwest Central Illinois. I grew up in Rockford. My in-laws are from Peoria. My parents retired in Galesburg, and I've called the Quad Cities home for 2.5 decades. In order to represent the district, you need to know the district, and I do. As your next representative, you can count on me to be a firm advocate for education, our economy, and infrastructure. I'll promote universal pre-K, invest in small businesses, support union labor, and grow our local economies. I am well equipped to use my experience in local government, in the classroom, and in my community to hit the ground running on behalf of all residents here in Northwest Central Illinois. I hope to earn your vote on June 28th.
Thank you, Rock Island County League of Women Voters. The upcoming election is so important because there's so much at stake. I, like you, saw our democracy come under fire on January 6th of last year. So fragile it is, especially with the disinformation that's flying around us on social media and cable news. We need to make sure the people we vote for have already earned our trust. Paramount to our fragile democracy is the right to vote. We have to make sure that everyone has equal access to vote. And we must pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. And we mustn't ever concede reproductive rights to a stacked, extreme judiciary. Much like I've been supported by allies to the LGBTQ community, I vow to be an absolute ally to women and will do everything I can. And should they come after marriage equality or trans rights, I know that women will be there too. We need to send a strong message to states that enact homophobic and transphobic laws that we reject that here in Illinois. And I would be honored to become our state's first elected LGBTQ congressperson. To the League of Women Voters for your tireless efforts, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone for making their voice count on June 28th.